We're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Indianapolis, Indiana, where they fire up the crowd with the striking of the anvil as it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts. Patterson is the kicker, and he's got it on the tee. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. Anthony Poole now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by the former first-round pick out of Duke, quarterback Daniel Jones.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is.
They go right back to tailback. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's third and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on fourth down. So I don't love third and short bomb punt. I do love third and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on fourth down.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Miami offense set to go, led by 27-year-old Tua Tagovailoa. Greg, hard to believe, 6th season as the Dolphins quarterback.
One of the few southpaws we have playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and while he doesn't have one of the strongest arms, he makes up for it with great anticipation and pinpoint accuracy. So what it does, it allows him to throw very catchable balls. A lot of his receivers do a lot of the damage after the catch, and only time's going to tell how this one plays out. But when he's on his game, they're due for a lot of points.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
there defensively.
A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Tua to Tyreek for the Dolphins first.
16 yards. And the Dolphin first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Off play action, it's Tua. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Nick Cross there defensively.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And goal.
Throwing again, it's Tua. He's got his big tight end, Darren Waller. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Touchdown, Miami.
Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead.
6-0.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. Ooh. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's going to be taken down for 37. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
First down. First and 10.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Loss of a yard.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Shotgun now for Jones. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it's going to bring up a third down. Gun, it's Jones.
These are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Dolphins offense ready for their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive first and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
From the gun, here's Tua. Open man, right side. He's got it. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Dolphins first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Again, it's Tua. Working it, trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the...
And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
On comes Patterson for the PAT. He's got it. And the Dolphins move out on top, 14-0.
14-0.
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Colts offense ready to get back at it. So far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Jones. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
That's a gain of 7.
Third down,
Brings up
3 to go.
3rd and 3.
Jones. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Rasul Douglas.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Now a first down throw for Tua. This one complete to Hill. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
A play fake. Now Tua to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
On 2nd down, here's Tungo Vailoa. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Tua to throw again. That is caught left side by Waddle. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First down, Dolphins.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Play action. Tagovailoa. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second down and 10.
Tua. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and it's a big-time takeaway.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Jones to throw on second down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Tyrell Johnson in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's third down. Back to throw is Jones. Finding the open man, that's Pittman. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime.
Watch it, Oscar.
On first and 10, here's Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. That's caught! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 84 yards! Touchdown, Miami. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Dolphins 21, Colts nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. They'll toss this right side to Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
On the tackle. A loss of a yard. Brings up second down.
On second down, here's Jones. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Jalen Phillips. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up third and long.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds, but the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Jones. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
The coverage by Charvarius Ward.
To throw on 2nd down, it's Tua. He's going to look downfield once again. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Out to his right. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins, 35 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Ready. All right, go ahead, go. Ready. Watch it, Oscar. What?
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Darren Waller. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Play action, it's Tagovailoa. That is caught, and he will score again. Jalen Waddle, touchdown Dolphins. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the 1st half. Could be a record-setting game. Patterson now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Dolphins are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Colts offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now.
Here we go, here we go.
Shotgun now for Jones. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Thanks inside the 20-yard line. That is Zach Sealer in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
Over the middle and taken in by Pickens. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up third down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on 3rd and short.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
On the return, here's Washington. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Ready. Ready, two, let's go.
On first down, Tagovailoa. This throw right side is caught by him. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Miami.
2 and out on first down. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Again, working deep downfield. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Throwing again, it's Tua. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have a first down. They get into field goal range here at the 29.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
Let's go. Solo left Zion.
Again, it's Tua. And he's in. There So the numbers starting to pile up here early. We haven't reached halftime, and he's already thrown 4 touchdown passes. On comes Patterson for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Dolphins stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. They will take a knee here. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. Third and 11. They'll go down to a knee. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Hey, Scott, thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches, I would assume, by those head coaches as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there to start the second half. 32 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
All right, come on. Ready.
A play fake. Now, Tua to throw. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Intended for Jalen Waddle. Incomplete. McCross there defensively.
Off play action, it's Tua. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 35 yards.
That was a beautiful route by the tight end there, Mike. He sells the corner, and then once the defensive back bites, he takes it back to the post. That's the open side. That's the big part of the field. And that's a big-time play that puts their offense inside the red zone.
big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. To the air again, Tagovailoa. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Cross. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here's Jones to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Now he's free up the left sideline. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. Set to go now on first and 10. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It's picked up by the Dolphins. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Dolphins keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. Scott, thanks. I bet you it was two different, very different, in fact, halftime speeches from the head coaches as we get set for half number 2. Here's Gould on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
The Colts offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10.
Ready. Here we go, Shaq. Cougar 19, go.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
On the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 5. In motion is Lawrence. They'll go again here with Taylor. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. It was Rasul Douglas that time to end the play.
It's
Third and a yard.
1.
Let's go now.
On third down, here's a run by Taylor. Oh, the defense beats him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Dolphins offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10.
All right, go ahead, go. Ready.
Play action. Tagovailoa. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. He's got it. And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Patterson now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Dolphins continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0. Hey, Scott, thank you. Two very different halftime speeches, I would assume, by those head coaches as we get set for half number 2. Here's Gould on the return. We get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Colts offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Gun, it's Jones. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Colts.
Now a play fake. Jones. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Zach Sealer getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Jones. That's caught by the first-round pick, Tyler Warren. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 13.
19, Tiger, 19.
Working from the gun. Oh, they put him in a flash, and he lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Colts about to kick this one away.
For the Colts.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next drive along with the rest of the Miami offense. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some 1st downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, here's Tua. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready, shot.
throw again. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. They snap it to Tua. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd down at the 36-yard line.
On play action, it's Jones. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. That's Pierce in motion. Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. This one's just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The Colts about set to punt. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next drive along with the rest of the Miami offense. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That's hard. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. It is a big play. Tua to Tyreek. 47 yards. And that's going to do it. With that last throw, he surpasses Norm Van Brocklin. Most passing yards ever in a game. Van Brocklin at 554 over 70 years ago, 1951. Help from the O-line, help from the receivers, an incredible performance, an NFL record set here. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Here's Achane. Good blocking, and he's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
On comes Patterson for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Colts offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Now a toss play for Taylor. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Now Jones. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll avoid the contact, sliding down, pick up 6, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
This offense just can't buy a 3rd down conversion right now, Mike, and if you're not going to have a lot of explosive plays, that's just not a formula for success. The ability to sustain drives, maintain possession, that's a critical factor in scoring points in the NFL, and so far, this has been about as bad as it gets.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
The Dolphins take over.
Now Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Dolphins will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll do so with 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Just seems that nothing has gone right all game for this offense, and that's what happens when your quarterback just faces relentless pressure. You just can't generate any kind of offense, and I think that's the biggest reason there's a big old 0 up on that scoreboard.
And now here comes the punt team. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next drive along with the rest of the Miami offense. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. On play action, he'll set up to throw, sending it deep for Waddle. That is brought in, and they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Jalen Waddle, touchdown Miami. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. So that's the big one in this offensive onslaught. A little bit of history. 8 passing touchdowns in one game. That's an all-time NFL record for a quarterback. Patterson now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Dolphins stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Colts offense back onto the field. For their next possession, they'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Jalen Phillips in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the 4th quarter.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing now is Jones. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, Jones to throw. Pushed out to his left. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. They're all set to punt this one away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This returnable from inside his own 40. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next drive along with the rest of the Miami offense. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. A play fake. Now 2 with a throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
44. Ready.
Out of the gun, Tungo Vailoa. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Tua to Tyreek for the Dolphins first.
It's a gain of 20.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Ready. Ready.
Here's Tungo Vailoa. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Tua to Tyreek for the Dolphins first.
Get set. Hey, communicate. Out.
In the red zone now, Hill drop to throw. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
He's coming, double up.
3rd and long. Here's Tua. That's caught in stride by the Cheetah. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Here's 2. And he'll take it on in. Malik Washington. Touchdown, Dolphins. So yet another touchdown pass, and that one's going to be the record breaker. Most touchdown passes in a single game. On comes Patterson for the PAT. He's got it. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Colts, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Colts. 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Back to throw is Jones. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a 1st down.
Colts. 1st and 10 at the
On the give, this is Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike. It's just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
A gain there of 11. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Gain of 11. That's another Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Jones operating out of the pistol. And this one is caught by Pierce. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
That's another Colts 1st down.
On 1st down, Jones. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. Again, it's Jones. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play action, it's Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. 2nd and 10.
Howard on the coverage.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to try it here again. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. And they were able to run up a big point total here, higher even than the 72 points put up by Washington in 1966. That was the previous record. But they were able to surpass it in this one. An incredible record-setting offensive performance. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. Today, we've got a good one on tap in the AFC North, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Cleveland Browns. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and off we go from Cleveland. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by their veteran quarterback, a former Blue Hen out of Delaware. It's Joe Flacco.
And what a marvel Joe Flacco is. Continues to be a reliable quarterback into his 40s. And we say it all the time. He came up with his couch and made a team better. Guess what? He's doing it again. And now has a chance to not only be good on the field, but also be one of the great mentors in a quarterback room. They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Flacco from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Charlie Jones deep for Cincinnati. It's taken to the 26. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
And when he came out of college, we all knew he had the chance to be one of the better quarterbacks in the league. He got there in short fashion and elevates everyone around him. Led the league in passing last year with nearly 5,000 yards and had 43 touchdown passes. He's hoping to get his team back to the playoffs after falling just short a season ago.
This is caught inside the 15. And way down into the red zone before he's dropped inside of Cleveland's 15.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They will toss to Brown. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
Right, 80. Right, cut. 11.
He'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
On 1,
4th down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it.
Here we go. Right, 80.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Touchdown.
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was T. Higgins who capped the drive with the touchdown reception.
Evan McPherson, the kicker.
after the touchdown. McPherson on to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
That opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'm trying to do better here.
Gain on the play.
Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now Flacco. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Now Flacco. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a 1st down.
On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Jones on the return. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
On 1, ready? Here we go. 180.
Burrow on play action. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another catch for him there, and the numbers starting to stack up a bit. He's closing in already on a 100-yard game. We're still in the first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
But it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Jamar Chase, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. McPherson now for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Flacco throwing quickly out wide. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Passing play, Flacco. He finds his man, complete. It's 4th.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Flacco. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
He'll get that one to Carter, complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And Flacco keeps it himself. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. So a chance to breathe easier now. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. To pass, Flacco. He'll get this complete to Tillman. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, #1, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere. But it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 18.
Here we go. Can.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
Here we go. Here.
They go play action with Burrow. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal. At the
From the gun, Flacco. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Logan Wilson, the one who got in there and dropped him to the ground. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and goal. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Carter. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th down and goal.
And his kick is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bengals offense and Jamar Chase set to take over once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now You're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
Brown once more. And this time he'll work his way in. Touchdown Bengals. So 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they're a PAT from going up 21-3.
And there's no doubt in my mind, you're liking what you're seeing so far, aren't you?
It's been unbelievable. Like a well-oiled machine, if you will.
What's really tough, though, that defense, they're leaping the shadows at this point. They don't know which way to go. They're being hit in every direction, and they have no answers thus far.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now the Browns coming out on the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They will start this drive with 4. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Here we go, shot.
Again, they turn to 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the first down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Brings up
Second and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Here we go.
Flacco. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Carter. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
47-yard line.
They run with Ford. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
He finds his man complete. It's Carter. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Flacco. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he is going to have the Browns first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Flacco looks to throw. Over the middle, complete to Judy. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
At the 38-yard line.
Flacco will take to the air again. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the ground, it's Ford. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Flacco. This one is complete to Jenkins. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Setting up to throw, Flacco. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So on fourth down, Kevin Stefanski trots out the field goal unit. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. And his kick here is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Ready to go on offense. Out come the Bengals. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Got a man open, it's Chase. And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, whenever they called on defense, they made sure they were ready for the pass on that snap, made the proper adjustments, and helped force an incompletion.
Now it's Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 40. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this one is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
11 MT, tape. 11 MT, tape. 11.
Now Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Gun. Stop. 11 Thomas. 11 MT. 11 MT, tape. 11 MT, tape.
Oh, the motion comes too late. And this is going to be a delay.
Offense.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
On 2.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Wait up.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that's going to be incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Now Flacco. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now Flacco. Completes the pass to Judy on the crossing pattern. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. And again, it's Flacco to throw. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Passing play, Flacco. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So on 4th down, Kevin Stefanski trots out the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. Well, when we do games together, we don't see a ton of these, but always impressive when someone can get through that quickly, Charles, and get a hand on a field goal attempt.
And the key to success for them on that play, to get off on the snap, they timed it like they knew exactly when it was coming, and that set him up to deliver the block kick.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Quality coverage that time to slow down has been the main source of offense against them thus far. Got to find a way to slow down that ball in the air.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Defense.
Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Andre Yoshibas. As time expires in the first half, and the Bengals will extend their lead on the final play of the half. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
McPherson on for the point after. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The visitors' offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
Carson Schlesinger on the coverage.
Burrow looking to pass. Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
First down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
One, ready? Gun. Cut. Right 80. Cut.
Burrow on play action. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Mason Graham, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Here we go. 11. Right 80. Let him cut.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Open man is Yoshibas. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 29-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Mike Gesicki, 29 yards. And the Bengals are able to widen their advantage. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Scotty, thank you as always. Well, likely 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has not allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
A gain of 4.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 3rd and 4 now. To pass, Flacco. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
But we know the guys up front have to protect when it's a pass play, but it's really out wide. Sometimes you're going to swing a tight end or maybe even an offensive tackle to get out there, but most of the time it's fellow wide receivers. And they really weren't up to the task there, were they?
Do you like that call on your own side of the field?
I don't mind that call at all, just about anywhere. But the key is you have to have the confidence, and then they have to execute their blocking assignments. Otherwise, you get the end result we just saw there.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Right 80. Right tuck.
Burrow will throw. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Brings up second down and 15 yards to go.
11 MT tight. 11 MT tight. 11 Thomas. God.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Looking deep here for Chase. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
Burrow going for it on fourth. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Flacco gets this over the middle to Tillman. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
A 6-yard pickup.
Here's second and 3.
Second down at the 20-yard line.
Now it's Flacco. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Flacco. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they snap him short of the first as he can only get to the 20. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They're going to try it. Here's Flacco. Touchdown! Jerry Jeudy, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Browns' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Now for the point after. And he bangs it home. It makes it now 35-13 our score. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. 3rd quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they work this right on field across the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
They'll fire one downfield for Fant. Oh, that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
11 Thomas. 12, 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. This one complete to Yoshibas. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. Cleveland offense making their way out.
Previous play is under review.
The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
After review. View of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
The Browns drive about to get started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
This is 4th. And this rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Flacco looks to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. And McPherson on for the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. And they're able to get the connection on the long touchdown pass. And that's one of the easiest drive summaries you'll ever see. One play, touchdown. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he returns this to the 22. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Setting up to throw, Flacco. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
In punt formation for the Browns.
Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Jones on the return. Call it with an even 40-yard punt, 7, though, on the return. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Now it's Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And this is caught. Touchdown, Bengals. T. Higgins, 48 yards. And the Bengals have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. McPherson now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Flacco. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Here's Flacco. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they call it a loss of a yard there. And that'll bring up 4th down. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
The Browns send out their punter now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And they will take over 1st and 10. T. Higgins leading the Cincinnati receiving corps out for this upcoming series. So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
Do you want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. Now Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Big 13. Big 13. Go win, go win.
Now it's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. They'll run on first down. Ford knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job. Especially
in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up fourth. The Browns send out their punter now, as he's on to kick it away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the fourth quarter. You know, in the past, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This ball game is pretty much well in the books.
Yeah, we really could have started bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out in the field.
And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there for Cincinnati. 59 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
On one, ready?
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Stop. Hey, can. Stop.
Back to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 9, and they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Well, this defense just has not been able to keep him under wraps. That's now 10 catches for him in the ball game. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Here we go. Stop.
Running right, here's Brown. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
On the play. 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
At the 9-yard line.
Right, 80. 11 MT, tank. 11 MT, tank. Stop.
They go play action with Burrow. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years 7 touchdown passes in one game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54, and now that mark equaled here in this one. McPherson on for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And it's Noah Fant who caps things off with the touchdown.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. And the Browns getting set to go. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Now they'll come up 2nd and 7. To the right side, that's where Tillman is. 7 yards there and a first down.
A 7-yard gain.
A give up the middle, Judkins. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
Now Flacco. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Passing play. Flacco. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. At this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gate.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Ronnie Hickman with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 40.
They get the pick. Now what can Flacco do on 1st down? So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30.
Now Flacco. And that is incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To pass, Flacco. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Point after, right down the middle. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Gets past one man. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Looking deep here for Chase. That's caught inside the 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And that last touchdown pass not only puts 6 points on the board, it also puts his name into the record books for the most touchdown passes in a single game. So that is a big one, folks. Can you believe it? 8 passing touchdowns in a single game until today. That had never been done in NFL history. McPherson on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
81 yards, the gain on the play. That's good for a Brown.
One last gasp for Flacco. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Just a formality now, but here's the extra point. And it's good, but it's also of little consequences. This game is over. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play. But still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Cleveland.